forward. Yeah, we go. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Samuel Speaks, and this is the Bro Show.
Is it really the bro show if it's not all bros on the show?
It is still going to be considered the goddamn bro show. Yeah, like right here, all that. Got my co-host right here with me today.
I was trying to think of what catchy thing about the bro show I wanted to say, but that's good enough. I'll stay at that.
Oh man, I just had a good fucking cry, man. I haven't had one of them in a long time. Nothing bad. It was all good memories. Just came flooding back in my head. Childhood up to being grown, and well, I can't even say my brother. I just consider them family. Skills, Math Skills. He just wrote the seven number ones, that album. And shout out to Miss Mac. Hey, Miss Mac. My man Mike Mac's mom, Stacy and Mac, mom, man. And she sent me the song of her about her husband, Big Mike. It's on there. And Skills wrote that. And I'm sitting there getting dressed to come here. Sitting, I got this old school chair my wife gave me. It's like a 70s with the velvet. I don't know what
Crushed
this
velvet?
is. No, it ain't velvet because I got the shirts. What is the terry cloth?
Terry cloth.
It's like this orange terry cloth chair. I'm sitting there chilling, trying to put my socks on, and I'm listening to the fucking song, and I just start fucking bawling. Like literally tears. This now when I'm just talking to my man's mom, she just called me back as I was coming ahead to do the show, and just the memories, man. Like the shit we went through, the things we was doing, and the people that we were around. I made this post earlier because I was eating a good ass sandwich. The sandwich is fucking awesome, and it made me think. Because I was sitting there and I was like, I was full, and I've been trying to like work on this. Because from when you're young, you program, man. You don't even realize how many things that you do that come from your childhood that stems
It's
from when you
automatic.
were growing. It's just
That's why people think you always teach them how you want them to live. They're not going to do it right then and there, but when they come back to them as adults,
you're gonna remember.
Yeah.
Something your parents did or said, or whoever that you looked up to is going to come back in your memory.
Yeah.
And you don't even realize that you're doing that shit. Like, and one of mine was growing up, you couldn't get up from the table unless you ate all your fucking food. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck what it was, because it's funny now. I eat beets like motherfuckers eat anything. Like I eat raw beets. I go to Corinthians on Wednesdays just because they the only place sell raw beets. And everybody look at me crazy, like, yo, you really eat that? Yeah, man. When I was little, I wouldn't eat that shit, but like now, I fucking eat that shit like crazy. But shit like that. And I was sitting there eating, and I was looking at my vegetables. I was eating my vegetables, and I was like, I'm full, but it's like in my mind, that shit triggered that memory. Like you can't.
Like I have a habit now. I gotta take if I'm not gonna eat anymore. I gotta move it away from
that.
Because otherwise, I feel like I'm letting it go to waste. So I'll be actually like forcing myself.
I don't like.
I was raised not to let stuff go to waste.
I don't even. I'm the type of person that if I go to Chick-fil-A, don't give me the bag because I'm about to eat the shit right now. It's like a waste. Yeah, I'm one of them people. Like, I'm real particular about everything that I do. I guess because I'm too conscious about shit. But that memory made me realize how important your childhood is. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we take that shit for granted. And it made me think about today's time, the shit that we, us, y'all, whoever fuck you want to call it, is programming their children. You know what I'm saying? And it spun, it came 360 because a couple days for my birthday last week, I had got into it with my kids. And to have all of these memories flood back, then my father said something that kind of fucking like triggered me in another way. I'm having like all of this week, I've been having all of these memories of my childhood. remembering why I do certain things the way that I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't realize it until well, you get older and you because some of y'all motherfuckers still don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't realize that you've been programmed, you know, and some of that program, I always say this to my friends, like sometimes when you grown, you spending a good portion of your adult years like wiping the slate clean, deprogramming yourself, resetting your computer, because that's all you are is a computer. That's your walking computer. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just
even outside of what your parents taught you, then you took a lot of them years thinking I'm grown, I can do what I want, and then you come back the realization of damn, I remember my mama said that.
Yeah. And I do that because I try to explain to my kids, like, go talk to your grandfather because he has a wealth of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You letting knowledge just go to waste because one day you're going to wake up, you're not going to be it. And you're not going to have anybody to fucking tell you what the fuck is going on.
Not to be able to ask not a question to.
At this time, the time period that we in and the shit that's going on in the universe and all of that shit, your dreams should be real vivid right now. Like if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing with yourself, your dream should be to the point when you wake up, you should be able to analyze your dreams. I've been analyzing my dreams ever since I can remember. But I had this dream of my ancestors, like right before my birthday. I think it was Sunday or something. I had this dream about a house on pylons. Pylons is like when you see like North Carolina, Florida, you see the houses on like stilts or columns, and I kept looking. I was working on the house because the house caught on fire, and then I always see a mixture of my mother's people, and then my father's people, like the elders. Because when we was little, you was either with my mother's grandmother and their family, or you was with my father's my father's mother's mother and all of that. Like that's how it was. Even weekend, both through the weekends, you was crossing up. You was always with the elders. Some kind of way you was around the older people.
Right.
And in my dream, my father's father, I met him. I don't have a memory of meeting him because I was a baby when he died. I know he's like 6'8". He's real tall. Everybody on both sides of my mom's family and my dad's family are real tall people. They're real tall. My father's side, they're real dark, real tall, real dark. And then on my mother's side, the men are real tall, real dark. And my father's dad he's from St. Thomas, and his father was white. His father was a white Irishman, but he's real tall. And in the dream, I'm trying to look up. They so tall, like I couldn't see none of their faces. Like it was just weird. I was trying to get a glimpse of their face, but I knew it was my grandfather. Mm-hmm. The feelings, my dreams be so vivid, the smells, everything. I knew it was my grandfather. And then I knew the other elders because of the pants that they had on. Like they had on like these old school working khaki pants with no shirts. Like I knew who they were. I didn't know all of them in particular, but I just knew that was my grandfather, and I knew the rest of them was my ancestors. And then I could see my great grandmother, Mary. I could see her her back was facing me, but I knew it was her. Mm-hmm. And then I could see my dad's mom, and then I seen my dad's mom face. She's the only person face that I seen her and her mother. I could really know what it was. And the house had caught on fire, and for some odd reason, we was all there working. We was cleaning up, and we was doing. So then I woke up. So then I didn't talk to my dad till the next day. So I called my dad, and I was telling him about the dream, and I told him my grandfather's name is Theodore. I told him, I said, well, I seen Theodore in my dream. He said, well, how you know it was him? I said, I know it was him. It's something about his shoulders. My grandfather was like real tall. He had these broad, square shoulders. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling him, I said, the house that they was working on caught on fire. And he was like, he started laughing. He was like, yeah, that's how, because actually I know the stories of my grandparents, how they even came, how they started. Well, my dad's mom came first from Alabama, and they lived on the coast. and they always was fighting storms and
Right,
and they
right.
got tired of that shit, and they got tired of fighting the Ku Klux Klan, and that's how they came to Brooklyn. So he was like, yeah, the house, one of the houses had caught on fire before, and they had to rebuild it. And then it's so crazy. I'm sitting here thinking my grandmother's house that I bought on Chelsea in the Junction where I'm from caught on fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of these simultaneous things is be coming back, but I knew they was telling me that like I'm good, like you good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're surrounded by your family, so you good. Because lately I've been worried about a lot of shit.
Can you tell like what you've been worried about?
I've been worried because it's just me. Not saying that it's just me single, but the weight and the pressure is on me taking care of my dad and being there for my family.
So tell me what Andre Robinson said, grandma and grandpa table, two people, I can't even say it from here, two people that I'm matching. Two people that I'm watching. We took all that in and we listened. So I guess he said the two people we took everything in and we listened.
You listen, because like when I visualize certain people from my family, my memories are crazy. That's why I was crying early, because sound, touch, smell, everything.
I was very extra that like, what do you gather from it? Because I have like no grandparents and like don't know the parents, they don't know the parents, or uncles and aunts. Like,
so you
and then
got to cut off from your lineage, then.
Yeah, a lot. So that's why
you're not. You just don't. You just.
I'm not, but I feel like I am. Right, and then so even siblings that are immediate right here.
Me and V had these lessons where
I don't want one today.
You're gonna get
Damn,
it.
don't.
You're gonna get
Can I finish my story?
You're gonna get it.
Ronald just said they are listening. You know, your moves. They're always listening, and you know their moves and
the veil right now.
That's what I was ready to say. I get like so. Like when I go to sleep and I wake up from whatever dream is, it'll be stuff like it was yesterday.
You need to go and start like a dream journal. So when you have these dreams, you have to describe these people who are coming to you in the dream, because they're your ancestors. Like this is all of the shit that they tell us to stay away from. But why wouldn't I think about and praise and have gratitude towards somebody that was here already before I was?
Yeah.
That your energy don't go nowhere. It just goes to something else. You understand? It don't die. So that means it's in your DNA. You can call on them at any fucking time.
So that's what I'm saying. So I had an aunt who just turned 90. My great aunt. That's the aunt that raised my mother and her siblings when their mother died.
If you have these dreams and you start describing the people to her, I guarantee you she knows who.
So listen. So not last year, but a year ago, she had a birthday party. Everybody older than me, because I'm the youngest of my mother's children. So I'm youngest out of most of the people that's there, each family. Even her siblings' children, her siblings that's passed, their children and children and children. So everybody's answering questions. Her children, you know, you give a questionnaire, you say, how many siblings was it? What's her favorite place? All this stuff, at the party. So everybody's answering. So I'm not saying anything. I'm the youngest of anybody. Who the fuck want to hear what I have to say? So my sister and my uncle like nudging me. So I raised and I gave every answer to the point that my aunt or my cousin Shanae is like, no, Veronica, that's not right. And she looked at her mother.
You know something
and her mother was like, and we actually, she don't know, but like a week or two before that, I talked to my great aunt. And everything that I said and everything that I saw pulling through ancestry. Y'all went all the way back to like 1800 or something.
All right, so your ancestors gather up and they always come around the elders, and then the elders do these because they used to play these games to see who gonna carry on the legacy. They used to do that on purpose to see who was in tune, who was paying attention, who was even wanting to know about the ancestry. Because you gonna be the one you gonna have to fucking carry it on. That's what that's about.
I think I get tired of actually hearing it. It's a responsible
That's what that's about. Like with me, I know a lot of the stories because I sat there and I listened to them.
But so do you at any point feel like overwhelmed? Like I'll be wondering from my siblings, like how am I the youngest? I'm the only person that's sat and listened, and I know all the stories and I know everything.
This is my problem. I'm the
youngest.
youngest of the oldest kids. I'm the oldest of the youngest kids. I'm in the center. So everybody has a place and a purpose in their family. You just have to wake up and realize what the fuck it is. My purpose is to carry on the knowledge that was passed to me. I try. My kids don't give a fuck about none of it. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that it's important to know these things. Because, like, when I was with my kids the other day when we kind of got into it, I was trying to give them some insight on how and why I think the way that I think. Because I sat around the elders and I took in all of the stories. I could tell you the shit about our family, and it made me who I am. Knowing the fact that my great grandparents had a white rifle so they can find it in the dark to shoot the fucking Ku Klux Klan. That tells me who the fuck I am as a person. I can't be a simp. I can't be a sucker. I can't let nobody run over top of me. I can't. Like this is not my ass.
I'm telling you, it overwhelms me. It had only been like a week or so ago. I just wore this purple dress to the church, so everybody should see the picture that I post afterwards. I was so overwhelmed with so much that I know, and I can't get my siblings or my uncle's daughters or nobody to take it in. That all I could do was cry. Like from one church, then I went to my uncle's church, then I got there. Like I was so overwhelmed. Like till the next day, all I could do was just keep crying because I felt like I was holding so much inside, and I don't have nobody smart enough to say, "Take some of this," or "It's the baby girl. I don't want this." Like I felt overwhelmed about it.
Some people.
That's why when you talking, I'm like, "Sam, not today, not today."
A lot of the families be fucked up though, man, because nobody. It's like we got all these things. Like as the dynamics of my family, I used to watch when I was young how this part didn't fuck with that part because they was hood and they kids went to college. Like it's like all of this. People thought they were better than, and like it was a bunch of bullshit than me. And then it's like I was the one, and I would see like my younger cousins. I'm going to get them. You know what I'm saying? Like cuz what's up? Because they was telling them like don't go around there. Don't go with them, and don't all of you know what I'm saying. They sell drugs. Who didn't sell drugs? Y'all was you talking about selling drugs. Y'all was using drugs. Like,
but that's right. Like, but this is a phenomenal thing.
You act like I wasn't on the step at the parties when my father used to sell the weed, and the basement was painted black with the blue lights.
I saw y'all motherfuckers
burn the house down and all y'all down there with the little film cases after the fact of the little bag thing. I forgot what them damn things called. Little tan bags.
Yeah, little
coke and all the fucking dope. And y'all want to fucking talk about
that was me. I saw you. But this the crazy part though, Sam. I be feeling like I'm the one to set the example. Like, nope, she didn't go to that college and have all of this, and mother had all of that, and she's still right where she at. So now, how do y'all feel? Y'all kids did all this shit, been all these schools, and it didn't make a difference because knowledge is the power to whatever situation.
Everybody's journey not the same. Everybody not supposed to go to college. Everybody not.
What if I'm getting it and I don't want the journey though? I don't
know. It ain't know about what you want. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck what you want. They know how you're built. They know who you are. They are attempting to activate something in your DNA to make you get off your ass and stop being a punk and go do what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, which is your purpose.
But sometimes I be wanting to like Veronica. I be telling myself like Veronica, come on, shut the fuck up.
Learn to accept it. That's it. Because until you accept it, it's just gonna keep smacking you upside your fucking head till you get it together. That's it.
And that's the thing. And then I'll find myself accepting it. And sometimes I'll be like, hold up, I'm overwhelmed.
I learned a long time ago, like real little. I remember my father. Every school I fucking went to, my father knew my teachers some kind of way. He went to school with him. In life, he grew up with him. One of them was his goddamn teacher. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like all of this shit. So everywhere I went, I didn't have it bad. I could fucking put it.
It was the former guy that
it was weird because I was raised.
Somebody right here don't even do that.
So no, I was raised not to take no bullshit off of nobody. And when I say nobody, that means like me and my father. I remember one time me and my father was having an argument. And I told him that. I said, you raised me to not take bullshit off of nobody. And that includes you.
Yo, and that includes
you know what I'm saying? And so as growing up, you might have heard me say this once or twice, like I was never taught to like I was a kid. Like my father, I never remember my father talking to me like I was a kid.
Everything was like how
I was a grown fucking little child since I could fucking remember. I had man, in my home. Shout out to my homeboy Corey Wells down in Arizona, man. I was a latchkey kid, man. I had the key at like 7 or 8. I was walking home from Liberty Elementary like 7 o'clock, like this time of night. I'm in the house by myself. My parents worked, and when they came home 7, 8 o'clock, other than that, I was in the house by myself. My sister wasn't born until I was 10, and I think that's what made me develop this observation skill, like of watching people, because I was always by myself.
I was backwards, because I'm the baby girl of everything. So it's like, even like my father kids, I'm the baby. I'm the baby of everything. How the fuck am I the only person to walk away with knowledge that's so overwhelming that I gotta just cry? Like today, I felt overwhelmed with work and stuff. And I'm not comparing this one.
No, just saying, because you do that. You're doing that.
I do that.
You listen to what you're saying. You're comparing yourself to them. You're
ready to get on me, so I'm gonna go.
Baby, and I'm this.
But sometimes I want to be just.
You want to be the baby.
So listen, crazy thing happened today. Like I was like not feeling good, and I was like, you know what? I think it must be like a sinus pressure, but I know I got work, this new job. I got all this stuff to do, right? As soon as I get off, got to the doctor's, why did say I had a sinus infection? And I said, so God, did you just giving me this? Like I said, I'm going to give you this because you need these days. Get yourself together, straighten up, fly right. It was just crazy. Real quick, Drea Spence said it's overwhelming and frustrating at times. However, you will figure it out. Yeah. I'm the oldest on my mom and dad's side. The oldest granddaughter and the last, but least probably the wisest. I think she said wisest. God put me here to guide, counsel, and help others. I received plenty of blessings. And that's one thing I have to say, Dre. I think I'm a very blessed person, and to be out of what, like I just speak it into existence.
That's it. That's why people ask me all the time, how you be knowing that shit? I don't. Like this shit just be in my head. I don't fuck.
I studied in it.
Like my kids, I swear to God, my oldest son, all the way to my daughter, every time he's around to call me, they just start asking me like a million questions. They're like, how does this work? And how do you do that? Well, what is this? And I would know it. Like, it's just, I don't know how the fuck I know that shit. I just know it.
Why? But then you look at everybody else and like, damn, how can y'all not know? Like,
sometimes I feel like that, but then I have to, it's like the older
I'm just thankful
to realize
I want to read
that everything is not for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to get it. That's just like now when we do this fucking podcast and some of the shit that I talk about, if it hurts your fucking ears, it's not meant for you to hear it. Some of them
it's okay
to
tune down from us and then come back.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like everything not for everybody. The message that I'm conveying is supposed to be for the people that are supposed to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's
why if you ain't get it, it wasn't for you.
Talking about whatever I talk about, because this not nothing new to me. Like some people this might be your first time seeing me like publicly speak. You know what I'm saying? Like I always had to explain that to everybody. Samuel Speaks is a play on words because I didn't used to talk. You know what
I'm gonna tell you how weird Samuel Speaks is to me.
I don't talk to everybody.
Not the name, but you. Like to go see you at the party, stand there at the party, and not say a word, but like a couple things. We probably cracked a couple jokes. Whole fucking time I had no idea the nigga birthday. Like most people like, my birthday tomorrow. My birthday tomorrow. You know, I had no idea.
She cracked on me. She was like, yeah, because you be going motherfucking place. Somebody never think you won't go no fuck well do nothing. Yeah, because that ain't nothing.
Because that's not what it's for. And we had a whole laughing good time. Like, whole time I didn't even know it was your birthday weekend.
Y'all gonna learn something about your guy.
That part. So this name, I hope I'm pronouncing it. Cortina Diamond. Is that how she pronounced it? Last name Damon.
I can't see it.
Because it's not even an I. I'm gonna read the comment. I don't need college. I don't need.
That's Quintonia.
Oh, Quintonia. Okay. I don't need college. I didn't need college. I learned from my ancestors and my elders. College ain't for me. They can't teach me nothing about life. And to be honest, life is common sense. I am so with this comment. And it's disturbing that a lot of people out here does not have common sense or just might be me.
That shit was designed.
That's definitely true.
That shit was designed against us. The whole educational system, everything, the majority of the stuff that goes on today is to keep a cat on black people or Latino or people that got fucking melanin, because you're capable of doing shit that they cannot even do. I don't know fuck how old they are, what book they read. They can't do what we can do with ease. We can do it with ease. They can't do it.
So and it's like, so hard that so many black people
to keep out of shit.
Defeat each other. Because I went to school and you didn't. I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. School was not all that wasn't for me. But do I got common sense? Can I get the same office you got? Probably bigger than yours. Probably so. It's just think about taking life lessons and going through it.
Think about what school is. It's teach you how to be on time, how to pay attention, passing assignments. It's the same thing when you go to work. It's the same thing.
I'm going to be on time. I'm going to do my best. I know how not to go to bed from every fucking 5 minutes because I only went when classes changed. Like
with me and some of my brothers that's probably on here, that when we was in school, we wreaked havoc, man, because we was fucking intelligent.
And before I was just waiting for that shit. Is this Andre Robinson? Is this who I went to school with before I say? Because I wasn't that bad in school. Because if it is, he's gonna say different. He said we grew up in the best time.
We did.
Flat out. I believe so. I think we grew up right in a really good era. We didn't have these phones to compromise what we did do or didn't do. Like we didn't have all of that. And people who don't know it ain't talking to their kids. I feel for you.
Right now, it's like you can't stay focused on nothing. That's just like if the average person was to go on social media, you create your own algorithm. So I know what I'm gonna see and what I'm gonna post because of the way that I think. So most of my stuff is gonna be about making you think. Now I'm gonna throw a joke in there so y'all don't get tired of me banging off these fucking 10 clips of posts that I.
Unfortunately, I don't get to go on there every day. So when I do see your shit, I see all of your mess piled up at one time. It got so bad today that I said I'm sick of you.
I posted a post earlier, right? Because every time I get around election time, they like fuck with my shit. They either slow it down, they stop it, or they suspend me.
I was going to say Dave number 10.
I posted the joint about your kids earlier, right? It was a lady with a scarf on. I was posting about the kids and basically telling you gotta let your kids fall and bust their head. So that's what I put on the caption. I was like, let them bust their head. Mm-hmm. So they told me, oh no, that goes against community, this, that, and the third. I wish it was somebody at Facebook or Instagram you could call so I could just cuss them the fuck out. Like, you're not from where we from.
So you don't know how I read the caption. You're not going to read the caption. Like
you're not going to read the words of the caption. Let us be, man.
Because remember, Rob said something last week, but they said it was like against regulations.
This and we said that, and they froze and shit while we was
recording. E-Bag, I'm sorry I can't see your comment from here, but I know you with us because you always love and peace and power and all that. I see you from Instagram. Sorry, I can't read your comment.
I think I'm gonna talk on this a little bit. What's wrong with our community and the people in our community being smart, having knowledge of self, a whole bunch of other shit?
Somebody answer that.
I never understood you
because I never understood why people say.
I never understood that.
Why people say insulting things to people that are knowledgeable or smart.
Like you act like it's something wrong with having some fucking knowledge about yourself. You know what I mean? You rather walk around and just be dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's like an empty fucking soda can making noise. That's all the fuck you doing. You know what I mean? And thinking you tough. A real man not worrying about being tough. Like, that's like the furthest thing from my.
When you know who you are,
I know what I'm capable of doing. I'm not worried about what you feel because you want to walk around pump your chest out. Because the minute we get into it, then you're going to have a different understanding. You're going to be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
But I hate that people even say that I'm aggressive or how I talk.
That or the third, you want to get another person and like, you know what I'm saying? When all in all you had to do was have a fucking conversation with somebody.
And it would have been done in all.
That's it. Most people don't know how to do that because they scared to communicate. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to tell you how I I don't give a fuck how you feel about how I feel. Like, don't matter. We just got this thing in our community where we act like having education on anything. I don't fuck what it is. We just act like something wrong with that. But that's what you supposed to do.
But that's what people do.
You here to fucking learn. I keep telling y'all that. When you come to this motherfucker, when you come out your mother pussy, the minute you open your eyes, your ass begin to learn. And at the same time that you begin to live life, you begin to die. You're on a fucking clock. You keep fucking around in here playing and shit. The minute you born, you start to die. The clock starts.
Playing too much. Stop playing all the fucking time. You ever hear people say that? Stop playing all the fucking time.
No, because
my friends
used to always say, yo, you always serious all the time. When you gonna get serious?
That part.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been serious my whole life. When the fuck you gonna get serious? You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is not serious about nothing. When I say nothing is nothing, like now, let's have this conversation. If you are in this age group, which I would say like from 40 to 50, if you're in this age group, you know you're going to die, right? Like, you know you at the point where you got a good 20, 25 years.
You got a good 10, 15.
Think in your mind of what you just did the last 20 years and think how quick it went.
Yeah.
But you out here fucking around, though. You buying belts. Braids in your head, you know, you buying all the bottles.
Don't be like me, just learning how to wear a wig. Don't be like me.
Like we doing all of the wrong shit, and we sitting here and we not.
Because I was so
paying
serious.
attention that we have a crisis.
We
got a real crisis in our country right now. The elderly people have nowhere to go. They can't get no more income. It ain't like they can get up and go to work. Their income is fixed, right? And everything around them is going up. They have nowhere to go. People getting put out. You got senior citizens committing suicide.
So that video today was
and then you got seniors who are so disconnected from their family. Nobody family gets along no more.
Nope. Nobody really. Yeah, they don't even have family. So it's really nobody to even take them in because they don't even have a person.
And you sitting up here playing. That's the shit that I be talking about. You sitting up here worrying about what car came out and just coming out for 2025. And you ain't even got no fucking insurance.
Not car insurance, though. Not even life insurance.
You can't even go get your balls checked, though.
Come on. Medical
is like it's for real. Like, we sitting up here and we playing, man. We thinking this shit is a game. This shit is not a game.
Yeah.
It's changing all around you as you speak. And you sitting here playing with that shit. You know what I mean? It's not to be played with right now. If you 50, stop playing, man. You can drop dead. I got one of my homeboys. I don't even know if he died today yet because they keep saying he died. And then I don't know. I don't got the particulars yet.
That's tough.
Then I got no one had a stroke a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? It's like and then another one of homegirls that had a seizure and died in her sleep. We thinking this shit is a game. This is not a fucking game.
And we like it's not even like, you know how you look and say older people dead. Mr. So and so died. No, you gotta say dead. Such I went to school, yo. You know she had a seizure and died in her sleep.
Perfectly healthy people is out here just fucking dying, and we out this bitch playing.
Yet everybody can still find a reason to play, joke, and laugh about something.
Yeah, fuck that. That's why I'm saying. Everybody asks me, yo, you always so serious. When the fuck you gonna get serious?
That part.
You know what I mean? Because at some point in your life, you gotta be serious. I always raise my kids that you gotta take 2 years out of your life. You're gonna do it whether you want to do it or not. It's either you're going to do it in the front, you're going to do it in the middle, or you're going to do it in the end. But you're going to take them 2 years to get your shit together. Trust me. Life will make
I suggest you take it in the beginning so you can have the rest of that time good. Yeah, you can run healthy.
Get it out the way. Because you manifest, you're in control of your life. Anything that you write down, anything you speak out into the universe, you speaking it into existence. So if you want to keep saying, you dumb and you're a piece of shit, then that's what you're gonna be. Because that's what the fucking universe is gonna boomerang right back to your ass. You know what I say? I'm grateful, I'm fucking appreciative, I have gratitude and love.
Like Andre said, we grew up in a good time in our life. Like now the fact that people can say dummy and it's the coolest shit to call you. You ain't finna sit around and call me dummy on a hello tip.
Tell him again, Ken.
That's our salutation.
Look,
I ain't gonna listen.
My man Ken Barnes just said, you're gonna spend more time in the grave than you do alive.
That part.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. We be out here, we be playing, man. We can't play with this shit, man.
I wonder why.
I don't take. Another thing make me mad is when people take your friendship and your friend. We take that shit for granted, yo. You look up one day and that shit ain't there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That person, you wake up and you be like, that's my man. We was just hanging out last night. And nigga dead. Like, it's not a game.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And it don't even be somebody who was like sick. Anything was wrong.
Rest in peace, Uncle Bernard. So, man, Uncle Bernard was talking the week before he passed. I'm like, Uncle Bernard, you going to Dallas? Yeah, I'm gonna be down there in Dallas, nephew. I'll see y'all down there. And bye, Uncle Bernard dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a game.
Just that quick.
Just don't take long, man. I don't know what you out here doing. Take something in your life serious, man. Especially, you know what make me mad? Guys my age, and because this is two-edged sword I'm about to talk about. Guys my age that don't do right by these fucking kids, right? And didn't do right by these kids.
I was gonna say,
and not realize you out here, you still, and you know who the fuck you are. When I say this, you niggas out here, you running around, you still trying to fuck with these little funky ass bitches. And you doing all the shit that you doing, and you think that's what make you a man, because your car rims shining and all that. Nah, nigga, who the fuck? Real talk, yo. Who the fuck gonna take care of you when they pushing you around in that wheelchair? And you shitting on yourself, wearing diapers, pens and shit, pissing on.
Can you really look at the chick you with right now and say, "Oh, I know she got me the rest of my life"?
None of them bitches.
That part.
None of them.
That part.
None of them. You ain't gonna be able to find them. You know what they gonna be? Whatever one of your homeboys got the best Cialis and Viagra, they can be fucking and sucking on you.
Damn, man.
My nigga. You thinking that shit is cool. That shit is not cool, yo.
Yo, if Santa gonna tell y'all nothing, gonna tell y'all that shit, bro. Just like how
it is. About the other side of it. The kids. The ungratefulness, the fucking instance of entitlement shit. Because I know what it is, though. Because I know we at the point in life where you get your karma back. Like, I know that. You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm at. So it's like I don't take it to heart. I'm not gonna take it personally. I did a lot of crap ball shit in my life, and some kind of way I gotta pay for it. That's what it is. And I think this is my way of paying for it through my kids, because I know what I did for as a father. I did everything I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes your kids make you feel like you ain't never did shit.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some real shit. They make you feel like you ain't did a motherfucking thing. And here it is, I done fucking developed my whole fucking system in my life was built around them. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is like somebody just walking. I've been hit with a bat before in my head. That's what it feels like. Like somebody just smacked the shit out you with a bat. Like, fuck you, and kick you in the curb. And like, all right, see you later, nigga. Like, that's how that shit make me feel. You know what I mean?
They don't get it. How it's still men at 50 who has never did for their kids. Not like,
and that's what I'm saying.
Because they trying to teach them a lesson. I mean, like, these
niggas act like they
have never done right by
Let me tell you something, man. Because this, I'm gonna say this for you tall niggas.
Damn.
For the niggas that's tall, over 6 foot, nigga, you gonna have kidney problems. Your kidneys work even harder when you taller. And you niggas out here drinking all the Don Julio, Esposito, Exposado, whatever, fuck all that shit. Y'all drinking that shit, you fucking killing yourself, my nigga. You killing yourself. And you ain't got in good with none of your motherfucking children. And none one of them gonna help you do shit when you had this fucking stroke you about to have.
That part.
You think you living high on the hog, you in a condo and your shit looking all good. Nigga, that motherfucking $4,000 or $5,000 a month ain't gonna get paid when you getting pushed around in that wheelchair. When you trying to learn how to walk again, you better stop playing. Stop fucking playing with your life, yo.
And that's the thing. Everybody want to look at who they with for the moment. You already halfway through the life right now. Most people already only got like probably not even half now. They got less than a quarter. You got a good 6 years on you because I saw your history. Motherfucker, you don't do right by your kids. You cheating and sleeping around. You going to be done for. Can you look at the person next to you and say,
mental
I'm good.
And I'm writing shit down while I'm watching my father go through all the shit that he go through. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, I'm bracing myself because I'm him. He me.
Yeah.
I'm just a different version of him. He's just a different version of his father. That's all it is. And we sitting here fucking playing around like it's a game. This shit is not a game.
One-on-one talks with them and that was like easy conversation.
They not.
This shit make you think.
It's gonna make you think. That's what I'm here to do. That's my life purpose, is to make a motherfucker think. My graffiti tag used to be life. L-I-F-E with a question mark. That was my graffiti tag. I've been this way my whole life. This ain't nothing new. None of this shit is new to me. That's why when I see niggas, even motherfuckers I had problems with growing up, and they still here, I show them love. What's up? What's up? You know what I mean? Like, cause I know what the fuck niggas was going through to get to where we at now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't understand that. When you went through neighborhoods, when we saw neighborhoods was deep as shit, motherfuckers was everywhere. And now you just see 2 motherfuckers from North Pulaski, 1 motherfucker from Angie. Like you don't see all of them people no more. So even if y'all had some kind of situation, now you put that shit to the side. Like, I'm glad to be here, nigga.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? I got friends that ain't get to see shit, nothing. My man, this nigga did 28 years in prison. He only been home 2 years, 2.5 years.
All his life was in prison.
He did.
And then came home with that.
I don't know. I'm not confirming because I don't know. They were saying it, but then I was like, I ain't get confirmation. But it's just the point. You know what I'm saying?
The possibility
like
that
it's not.
He did all of that time in jail to like never did more time in jail than in the street.
Think about that. And that's why I be tripping when people be like, they be acting like life's so hard. Man, you ain't going through shit, man. Like, you gotta really just get out and talk to some people, man. You got it good. You just ain't putting your motherfucking boots on and strapping on and digging deep and getting to it. You out here, you think somebody supposed to give you something. Nobody supposed to give you a motherfucking thing.
Even if they supposed to, they ain't. That's how I gotta look at the shit.
A motherfucker and your family, you be 17, about to turn 18. They done got the money your grandmother for you left you. They can fuck that up because you can't even get it until you tell it.
By the time you get old enough to get it, that shit is gone.
You
already gone.
You don't even know that they had the money until you about 30, and they be like, "Yo, you know you had 100,000
years ago." So into that shit real quick. Nicole Bland said, "As you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. I don't understand why people don't get it. Keep telling them, Sammy."
Man, her man Nicole go weed. Oh man,
it's the giggle part for me, not the way all the way, but the giggle.
Weed. Little. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes I'll be sitting here because I hate for somebody call me big man. I am not fucking big, my nigga. I don't see myself big in no way, shape, or form. I used to weigh 120 pounds until I got out of high school. I was a little tiny motherfucker. I was was the motherfucker say, "Yeah, get him Spike. I'm a chicken hawk." I was that little man.
All the stories I heard, like this.
I was like that because I had the Napoleon syndrome. I was little. It was like motherfuckers fuck with me. My father taught me, man, if you gonna fight, man, get down. That's what I was taught. Yeah. So I was like, I didn't like to fight because I fought with passion. Everything I did with passion. So
eBay said you got a big voice. I'm just getting through the Instagram messages. So eBay, I don't know if you're talking about me or things because we are still here. But shout out to the big voices.
Yeah, man. But it's a time period, man. Right now, you really need to be evaluating your life.
Yeah.
This ain't no time to be playing. All of the shit that's going on, that's about to go on, and all of the plan with the weather and the food, and it's like all of these games going on, man. Where your mind at? Like, where's your head?
And I don't think a lot of people are even considering, like, should I put this garden in my yard? Should I figure out, like the video that you sent me earlier? It don't even say, like, these people were like doing, I guess, assisted living, but wasn't licensed assisted living. But the unfortunate part is to close them down for not having a assisted living. Like, where were the people going to go?
They don't give a fuck.
They was the man was like, I still don't have anywhere to go.
Because all of the rules is designed to keep you controlled. That's it.
All I can do is see.
So my thing is this: when are people going to wake up and realize that they can't lock us all up? They gonna lock us all up if we was doing shit.
So when do you simultaneous at the same time say if we do this all at the same time, then we good? You get what I mean?
Like, it's like paying taxes.
You gotta get on the same time.
Everybody stop paying taxes. What they gonna come lock everybody? They can't lock everybody up. They can't. This is the reason why we going into.
But everybody won't get on the bandwagon at the same fucking time.
But no, because everybody's scared. So now, once you start getting, this is when when you start when we had a pivot. When white people and black people start seeing the world the same way, like they full of shit, it's us against them.
Now what?
They have a problem.
I said no. Now
they have to pull a plug out and reset the whole fucking system. If y'all pay attention, every 5 to 10 years, it's a war. Oh, y'all want to act crazy? We're gonna send everybody to war. Everybody go fight everybody. We're gonna fuck with the weather and fuck everything up. Make y'all go sing Kumbaya down in fucking Florida. It's a game. They play. It's a show game. You just moving shit around for control. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't understand. We don't pay attention to history. You don't want to know about history. Because I can tell you that you don't want to know about history by the way you follow trends. How the fuck y'all back to wearing Air Max? We was wearing Air Max. I'm in my 50s. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like y'all back to wearing the little slim clothes that we was wearing when we was little, when we was begging for the big clothes. It's like none of this shit is new. Our parents was dressing the way that we dressing now. What the fuck you think bell bottoms was? Now y'all wearing bell bottom fucking camouflage pants. The same shit your father was wearing on Soul Train.
That part.
It's like you don't get it though, because you just following the trend. None of this shit is new. None of it.
But if you would listen when it was told to you what to do and how to act, you will already know.
They don't want to listen.
Nobody want to listen.
Everybody think they motherfucking know. How you not going to listen to the people that came before you? I never understood that.
That was always amazing to me. To me, that you're an older person who was actually here and saw the shit that y'all happened to read about. To me, was amazing.
Much shit from crackheads and drug addicts, yo.
Yeah.
Just sitting there listening to them.
Nicole Black came back to say, telling my friend since elementary, always love to see my childhood friends. Andre said, I sat here and listened to OG Sam / V. You already know you're a boss. I'll say this, y'all here for a reason. We here for a reason. All we can do now is live now. We can try to raise our kids and give them the lessons we learned. Thanks, y'all, for the fact that y'all care. Good night. Good night to you too, Andre. Thanks a lot. But that's what it all boils down to. I'm gonna say the shit whether you listen to me or not, whether y'all say I'm out big or not, whether y'all like, no matter what you say, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say it. It is not that I'm being cocky. It's just something about me only allow me to do upfront stuff. Like I don't even be wanting to most of the time.
Be vocal. And that's a chakra. Look it up. That's a throat chakra. A lot of y'all throat chakras, y'all don't know how to use it. Y'all got it sitting there dormant because y'all don't know how to speak out. I can't watch injustice. I can't do fake and phony shit.
I just can't.
And then one thing I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep saying it so you can understand it. God, ancestors, or whoever it is that you praying to, Allah, whatever, cannot bless you if you not being your authentic self. I don't know how to do nothing but be my authentic self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to sit around and you want to watch me and you think I'm blessed, that's so weird because I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
And I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be anything. I don't try. I just automatically just keep shit a buck. And that's like a lot of times I be telling myself, Veronica, I know you see that shit. You see it like I see it. But shut up.
That fight. And we used to laugh because the cartoons, they used to tell us so much in the cartoons, we just wasn't paying attention. That little devil and that little fucking angel.
And I be wanting to be quiet though.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. That's your feminine and your masculine energy. That's the yin and yang. I don't know what you want to call it. That's what it is. Your higher self and your lower self, you in there having these fucking conversations. That's what they doing. You want to go that route? Okay, go ahead. That's your lower chakras telling you to do all that dumbass shit. You vibrating too low. You vibrating higher than that motherfucking angel, the one running the show. Like, you gotta understand all of that. The devil, God, heaven, hell. You getting it yet? It's the same shit.
Yeah.
You gotta pay attention to it.
That's why a lot of shit I be like, no, Sam, I don't want to. Because a lot of the shit, it makes me think, and I know I be wanting to say, Veronica want to be right here, but she gonna hear it. And once you said, I can't unhear it. So I'll be finding myself digging. Like I told you after a while, I had to say, don't ask them nothing else to my kids. Because then they get it and they researching it like mine, you know, because what Sam said
in the Bible. What's the first fucking thing?
The very first verse
was the word. Your words are spells. You're casting spells. You
can
vibrating
you speak these things into existence.
You speak them into existence. Watch what the fuck you're doing, what you're thinking about. If you ever sit down, and that's all of us watching or whatever the fuck you watching, whatever you thought about, you're doing it right now. You just don't realize that's manifestation. You thought about getting that fucking job. You thought about it so much that you made yourself be in that fucking frame of mind to be on that journey to make all of the things that happen for you to get that job. You don't even realize that you thought about that and you made that fucking manifest. You don't think about that. I'm telling you, I'm fucking living proof of this shit. Every fucking thing I've said, I've done. I wrote it down. I said it, and I stopped thinking about it. And next thing you know, I woke up and I got the yard with the animals in it. And I'm out this bitch like Dr. Doolittle. I thought that's what I manifested. It ain't like I just rolled the dice and one day I hit a lick and I wound up there. No, the fuck I didn't. I put myself there.
And I'm gonna tell you, I purposely be telling myself you know what? Because I actually battle with myself with a lot of things. But whatever I thought about, whatever I saw coming, it come and it happened. And I just
sometimes you talk to people and God got this way, or ancestors, whatever you want to call it, got this way of entering people to say that message to you, to hit that trigger. Like somebody will say, "Oh, you can't do that shit," and the next thing you know, here you off on a fucking journey. Wow, you gone and you doing what the fuck a nigga did. That's the worst thing you could do to a black person. Is tell them that they can't do something.
Yeah.
You can tell them what they can do all the time. The minute you tell them what they can't do, they're gonna prove you wrong every fucking time.
I'm telling you, I'm going from banner to hawk in seconds. Don't you? I'm instantly.
It's a running joke, right? Because me and my man, we was at one of these damn parties and we was talking. He was like, "Yo, you can do a lot of shit." So we was talking about basketball one day. I said, "Nigga, I can play basketball." He said, "Nigga, you cannot play basketball." He keep telling me, because he my electrician, so he keep telling me, he said, "Yo, I am not believing that shit." He said, "Nigga, I seen you do a lot of shit I never seen." I said, "Yo, I used to play basketball. I used to contest the rim. I just do a whole bunch of dumbass Allen Iverson." And you know what the fuck took me out of that? I was walking down the alley one day with the ball, bouncing the ball. My father said, "Come here." I said, "What's up?" He said, "You know you're gonna be short like your mother, right?"
Like, go ahead. Yo, I was like disrespectful. So
no, that shit like crushed my whole.
I know it did.
World, yo.
You just know you gonna be.
Because I knew my father, whatever my father would say would be fucking come true. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, he's like, "Nigga," and this is what he told me. He said, "Nigga, you gonna be short just like your mother." He said, "Nigga, go make some money." That's exactly what the fuck he said to me. And like I said before, you never forget those childhood things. I put the ball down and I went and got the money. That's what I did. Once I realized that I wasn't gonna be nothing but a 5'5", all that shit stopped. And I'm telling you, I just turned into a whole totally different person. When I used to bring out my little mongoose with the Black Star rims and the Cobra grips, and them niggas was playing basketball, I was going to fuck somebody's girl. Niggas see me on that bike, they be like, "That little bastard. Y'all up there and I'm down here." And then I went and got to the money after that, I ain't do nothing but save my money. I don't give a fuck what I did. I saved my fucking money. That's what I did. Because I in my mind, and I'm still like that. In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna be the short guy. Nobody want me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always felt about it. And niggas be like, "Oh, you little ass," and still to this day, "You little ass," and I still hear these words, "You little fat ass."
I learned that I had to embrace all of that. You're gonna be short, you're gonna be this. That's why you gotta make sure you say what the fuck you mean what you say, and know how to back it up. Because Veronica, people gonna get tired of it. So if you want to have a big mouth, the movies always say, be able to say that shit back when somebody come and say you said, and make sure you ready for whatever they bring your way.
My father was in Vietnam, so he just You always say a real man know what war entail. A real man don't want to go to war because he know what it bring and what come with it. It's like use your logic first, but if you got to go that route, kick ass.
Be able
that's
to.
what I was taught.
Be able to.
My father taught me so much shit. Don't play fight with your friends. Right? That's like puppies. If you ever watch pit bull puppies, they always get the fight. My daughter. They feeling out. They feeling out. I told her that exactly what you said. Like, and that's what your friends do to you. So you don't let your friends, like, if your friends do shit like pushing on you, grabbing on you, nip it in the bud from the jump. Like I've been like that my whole life. I don't play fight with none of my friends. You're not going to try and check my temperature or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It happens a lot of times when we was younger playing, and then you want to keep playing, and I got this thing, don't put your fucking hands on me. So you keep touching me, and now you want.
I got a border some kind of everything.
Yeah. And you sitting here like, yo, what the fuck did you just do to me? Nah, you want to keep fucking
that part.
Like, my father put me in all this individual shit when I was little. I did karate, gymnastics, like I did all this fucking like just me solo shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I could never. Once I started thinking about it as I got older, I got to understand what he was doing. I couldn't. In most team sports, you could blame somebody. Mm-hmm. Yo ain't throw the ball. He ain't pass me the ball. Yo ain't. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. When you doing individual sports, there's nobody to blame but you. So you got to stay focused on your shit. And then when I started learning, like doing karate and all of that shit, I used to love when I had to fight the big niggas. I fucking their asses up.
It makes you anxious after a while. You sent us a video one time a while back with a guy who did kickboxing or something. Mm-hmm. And he was like, he really not afraid of the person when people see him like tearful or feel some kind of way before he go in the ring. He's afraid of what he knows he'll hurt the shit out of him. That part, like I grew up when I became teenager, 17, and was pregnant. My mother put me like, all right, your apartment. And I was like, hold up, I had 4 sisters before me. These bitches got like 3 kids. I'm just pregnant at 6 months, and I'm getting an apartment. I felt like she was throwing me out, like I was nobody. But then after I had my son, she took me to the side and she told me,
see something in you that you don't see in yourself.
She told me I gotta show you everything that I need you to have. So you can't be nothing like what they did or what they had.
You think back, you don't even realize that they saw that you was the one. You didn't.
So I felt some kind of way. She just gonna throw me out. These bitches got 2, 3 kids.
You was taking it personal when it's not personal. So that's what I had to learn. I had to learn to turn that switch off when you start getting in your feelings and all that. No, because it's once you start learning that it is a lesson in everything, you look for the lesson. You don't worry about what's about to happen. Because I always had this analogy. Imagine God is on the pitcher's mound and you in the batter's box. You cannot move around the bases unless you hit the ball. And sometimes you gotta hit that pitch out the park.
But I didn't know
that. Changes.
I felt like I was being mistreated.
Fast ball, slow ball, like you don't know what the fuck. So now you just gotta start focusing on the game and not all of the lessons. Just look for the lesson, learn the lesson, move on to the next one. Just know that this shit is a roller coaster ride. It ain't no motherfucking straight walk through the park. It's up, down, left, right.
Was it because you said God? I don't know. Anyway, real quick, Chew on your page there. I want to share so much information, but I'm not taking seriously. My mom and dad set a strong foundation that most wouldn't understand.
You get,
and that's where I'm at now. Kind of like I got it all.
I'm glad my son called me. Right, he just turned 30.
But it took me to like.
My son just he called me. Yeah, he just turned 30 like in August. And when he was little, when he was 10, I started the same way I was taught. I started teaching them and talking to them like, yeah, man, nah, nigga, this is what's gonna happen. Right. When you do this, don't have no baby by nobody, don't plan on being with. Like I'm giving them all. Ain't none of them. You can't. I made it understood with my kids. Don't come over here and talk to me about all the fun shit. Come talk to me about the real shit.
Yeah.
That's the shit that you're going to need. You know what I'm saying? So some kids don't want to. They curve and they don't want to have them real conversations. I'm not the fun person. I'm not your fucking friend. I'm the guy that pop up in the game and telling you stupid, you going the wrong fucking way. I told you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the person I am. And I used to always tell my son, ever since he could remember, I used to say, you're going to look up one day and be 30 years old. And he was a little kid. Like, and he called me, he's like, man, what the fuck? I'm 30. I said, yeah, you thought it was a game.
Yeah.
And I said, no, you still feeling like you in fucking junior high school. I know, because I still feel like I'm in high school.
Yeah.
And I'm in my 50s. Niggas, this shit is not the game. I blink my eye and I'm sitting there like, what the
fuck? I'm at my son's birthday party the other day. He just turned 25. They gave him a surprise party. And I'm there before everybody else. All his friends there. It's at their place. And everybody walk in, they yell surprise. I stayed in the back. And they was like, you tired? And I was like, nope, I'm a big deal. So the girls, everybody giggling and shit. He walked past all of them. Oh, y'all got me. Tell his girlfriend, oh, you got me. And she come all the way up from North Carolina. He looked over by the refrigerator and see me and get the crying. I told y'all I'm the big deal. Now we gonna turn up together. And we turned up. It was no slowing down. But as soon as I got to slow down, drinking my water, because I know I gotta drive, he come over there. Because this is what I was saying about. Now that I got my truck and we're gonna start this company, and everybody like, what y'all talking about? We gonna be turning up. He was like, no, not with my mother, y'all. But I talked to him before she did. He had to go in and sit and give me his real life shit because I'm that parent. Like, we're gonna be good, but thinking is here. Like, he in the middle of his own party. Man, look.
And he serves. He serves about his life. Most
people
don't
all the details.
Most people gotta go through the bullshit before they get served. Because then some of them get there and then they think they can relax. You can't take your foot off the gas. You can't relax. It don't work like that.
I try, y'all. Stop thinking that I do shit to be smart and cocky, because I don't. I really be trying, but then stop and say, bitch, if you don't gas it, then I get.
My father hit a nerve the other day. He called me and said, when you gonna come see me? And I'm sitting here in my mind. I'm like, Dad, I see you 3-4 times a week because I have to take off of work to go take you where I gotta take you. So it's like, I don't really get the time to come and just chill with you because I can't. I'm running all of these businesses. I'm doing all that, and I'm doing it. It ain't like I'm got somebody doing it. Me, I'm doing it, and I have to physically work.
Please tell me about it.
So it's like, because then he hit me with this at the end of it. All you do is work. Then it dawned on me. I was like, yeah, I gotta work because I don't have a VA. I don't got 401k. I had my own business ever since I can fucking remember. I don't have nothing to fall back on. It's just me. So as none of my kids, I don't want to put my kids in a position where they got to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? This is what I be trying to tell people about your life. Stop fucking around. You know why? Because it ain't just you, motherfucker. Real. It's a whole rack load of motherfuckers around you that get affected by the dumbass shit that you be out here doing. You might about spending a rack load of money on material shit.
On the car, on the belt, on the shoe, on the rhinos, on the check.
Just the kicker. To see the same motherfuckers you've been saying for the last 40 years.
That you're finna see next week.
You was at the hotel reunion and you saw 30 motherfuckers that you see all of the time and 2 motherfuckers that you might not see that much.
And you went
and spent a minimum of $1,000 to go to that motherfucker. Because a pair of jeans, a pair of tennis cost you $500 right there. You throw a hat and a jacket in that bitch, and then you throw some motherfucking glasses on. Oh yeah, you have $1,500 right there, man. That $1,500, and I guarantee you ain't even got no life insurance.
That part.
You ain't got no life insurance.
You ain't even thinking about how you can burn you.
You ain't got nothing to leave your children but a fucking headache and a story. That's it. Like, that's the shit I'm talking about. You fucking it up for them and the ones that come behind them because you out here playing.
You don't even realize.
And this thing didn't go for you women. You got 18 lace fronts and no health insurance. Coochie itching like a motherfucker. You know
that.
Yeah.
That.
That's just real life shit we talking about. So it's like I can't do a half-ass conversation about something. I don't have some people I don't even want to talk to them. Talk to them for what? What you talking to me about? Is we gonna get deep? Because I'm a deep person. I don't want to swim in the shallow one. Let's go right here out like how they used to do you in Drew Hill Park and push that big ass hook on your ass, push you down to the bottom of that motherfucker, hold you down there. Let's have one of them conversations. You know what I'm saying? It's like because we sit around and we play. We be thinking we don't have the time to play, man. We don't.
And that's what happens. Like you either do it or not. your true grit. We cannot take a moment to sit down and do this show because we already know if we're going to do it, we're going all the way in. Everything for the president,
shout
to the mayor.
Shout out to my man Rob, because Rob
working hard today.
Rob over the road. You know
like, yeah, he ain't just not here because he ain't had nothing to match.
They got to work. Then they got them trucks.
Real deal.
Them trucks got to get
real deal.
Can't sit around and scratch your ass and think is everything gonna be pretty. That shit don't work like that.
Rob don't get as cute as he do by mistake. Yo do the work to get that cute. Motherfucker stay cute. I ain't gonna tell y'all what Sam got on under the table. He's fucking red and white. I ain't gonna tell y'all about that. Client told me today my shoes look dapper. I said, well, thank you for using the word.
I have to make myself, all my friends that or the motherfuckers that know me, I have to make myself treat myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to go in the store and be like, yeah, give me them. Like I go in there, I still be in my mind window shopping like I used to do Jerry's on North Avenue. Like, damn, I'm gonna get them motherfuckers. I still be doing
and I don't know how not to. Is that crazy though?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I can get that for my kids, my grandkids, but for me, I be like,
because I always used to have to talk for everybody else because I'm the one that I'm the point guard. I gotta make sure everything right. I'm the point guard, the owner, the fucking water boy, like I'm all that shit. I gotta make the shit.
And that's what I try to say all the time. I need to make shit happen when you don't even see shit happening. Yeah. So it's hard for me to.
Now that when you just said that, that's the reason why the shit with my kids sometimes it fuck with me because it's so many things that they don't fucking know that I had to do to make sure everybody was fucking good.
Just so y'all can sit here and
I did not go on trips for the simple fact I didn't want nobody looking at me like I was doing something I ain't had no fucking business doing. And I didn't want my wife to think I'm going to meet some bitch to fuck some bitch and all that. So it's like I just started enjoying myself in my 40s. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just started enjoying my life. I'm not mad though. I'm glad that I'm at the point that I'm doing it now because I'm doing it with the knowledge that I got. So it's like when some people see me, they be like, yo, y'all niggas born, yo, they call us the old man gang. Y'all don't realize we did all of that shit that y'all
I'm not easily impressed by all
shaking the bottles up, pop bottles, and smoking the dick. We did that shit. That shit is stupid.
Yo, I'm telling you that party I saw you at. I was sitting there dead, dying to myself. Every few minutes they made me get on the floor just like, let me just shake a little bit. Because they was getting their life like that. Y'all too old. I'm too fucking old. So I know y'all too old. Let's all just stop.
It's crazy, man.
But a lot of people ain't going
it's like it's so many of my friends, man. I just love when I see them. That shit is genuine love. Cause the way my brain works, I remember so much shit when I see them. Bad times, good times, everything. It's like a song, everything. It takes me right back. I can see a person, or I can smell something, and it takes me right back to when it happened.
Yeah. I don't know how.
And that's my brain. So like when I see my friends, I'd be so happy to see them, especially when they prosper. Like that shit make me feel so good when I see my guys like yo getting to whatever the fuck it is that they got to get to.
So in the coast that hates things. That's what I said because you particularly said it, so I won't particularly repeat it.
But
Brad, what it do?
Yeah, that's authentic. When I see my friends, man, nothing but look, I don't fuck what the fuck we got going on. I'm gonna remember the shit we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Where we was at, what the fuck we had going on, all the crazy ass shit we was doing. You know, we did some dumb ass shit coming up.
Yeah. It's always certain people that you don't let some stuff. Like, yo, I'm telling you, like, this is the last thing I'm going to say because we already 10 minutes past our time. But I want to say, yo, Donald Pulaski is one person I think will never forget a thing happened in his life. Yo, and if you're not ready for a conversation, don't hit this nigga on Facebook, on the phone, text messages.
He's going to text you a whole encyclopedia.
Yo, I said one thing the other night. I said, Sam, look at this shit. Here we go. And if anything going on, let me know because I'll come and bang that thing. And Sam, I was like, oh. So we said one comment.
I'm going to say one thing.
Love him. God love him.
To this part to you young niggas, you understand? Y'all better stop fucking sleeping on old niggas, man. All this shit
That
y'all
part.
think y'all doing, nigga. We
That
did
part.
that shit, nigga. It's like riding a bike, nigga. I ain't forget how to throw my fatigues on and lay in the grass and do all the crazy shit, nigga. And I don't want to use the gun, nigga. I'm using machete. I'm gonna put this Rambo fucking
I'm going all the way from Banner to Hawk in seconds while I'm walking to you. The Hawk is coming out.
Niggas, man, stop thinking y'all got these guns, nigga. You gotta get to that motherfucker, nigga.
Mel Joey said, "Hey, cuz."
Motherfucking eyeballs in the back of your brain, nigga.
That part. I don't have time to look for the gun and load it and clip. I never carried a mace in my purse, a blade in my purse. I never was that girl. But bitch, get over here. I'm gonna put my hands right on you immediately. I have no time for the build up. This has been, I can't even say because that is my show. I just feel like it is shit.
My co-host.
It's your girl. This be always the loudest.
Shout out to Big Tone and my man Rob, man, out in the world making shit happen, man.
Please, y'all, come out. Burn One, Cigar and Jazz Lounge, 5308 Emerson Avenue, Thursday at 7 p.m., 7 to 9. Please, we're gonna be live.
We'll be there
at the fire pit.
If I can make it, I'll be there. I ain't smoking shit.
Thank you, Nicole. We enjoy having you here with us. She enjoyed that.
We out of here.
And you don't have to smoke a cigar. You just gotta make a purchase, come on to the back, take a shot, sit at the fire, and we just gonna cut out. All right, y'all. Peace.